Welcome back to Scottish Man Cave and welcome to this week's vlog. And yes, Aberdeen is absolutely going to be busy today. Apparently it's the long ships, big ships, tall ships, I don't know what it's called. But I'm not here for the tall ships. I am here to meet a YouTuber, my fellow Scottish YouTuber. And I'm really excited about it. I'm meeting this person face to face. But yeah, it's a bit busy. It's horrible weather, but I'm not complaining because it's been too hot. And it's nice and cool. So I'm quite happy with that, but it's very foggy. But I'm really excited about meeting this YouTuber. But let me know in the comments what these tall ships are. I've seen them in the harbour already, docked. They've been here for like a week, but I think it's quite a popular thing because there's a lot of people all over the world, I think, attending this. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what is this tall ships thing about? Because it's been a big hype for the last couple of months in Aberdeen. But yeah, it's nothing that really interests me too much, I would say. But nonetheless, I think you can already see it's quite maybe hard with the camera, but Union Street is already absolutely mobbed. So I don't think it'll be as mad as the Cup Final Victory Parade, but I think it will be jam-packed and busy. So hopefully when I meet this YouTuber, you know, it won't be too busy, so we can actually get him on the vlog as well. So quite excited by it, very excited by it. But yeah, quite busy and very busy. So yeah, I'm expecting quite a lot of people. But as I say, I think even this YouTuber's not too fussed about the tall ships. So it was just a good way to come and meet me in Aberdeen. So yeah, I think first of all, before I go and meet this YouTuber, I think I need a coffee to bring me up to, you know, cruising altitude. Is a YouTuber I absolutely love watching, planes, trains and everything, always says. So yeah, let's go and get this coffee. Right guys, so I've got my coffee and I know where the surprise guest of the vlog is, which is good. I'm literally like 2 minutes away from him, so. But oh, that's a nice coffee. That's not too bad. I needed that. So yeah, it's quite busy, and I don't know if you guys can see right over there, but it looks absolutely packed for this tall ships thing. And as I say, I'm not really that interested in it, I guess. But you know, I think it's meant to be like a race or something. I'm not sure, but I know there'll be probably a lot of like international YouTubers. Another YouTuber that I watch is Steve Marsh. He's really good. He's an inspiration as well to my kind of content when I go travelling around and all that. But I'm looking forward to meeting this particular YouTuber. I'm sure you guys will manage to guess by the thumbnail and the title, but yeah, it's an absolute legend. So yeah, it's just at the Castle Gate next to the View Cinema, and literally we are 2 minutes away to where the cancer research. But yeah, it's not as busy as I thought it might be actually, but yeah, I think I'm not sure if you even need to pay to get in to watch this tall ships. So if you need to pay to get in, I'm not paying because I've already seen them docked in the harbour anyway. So, but yeah, just for everyone watching the channel, big shout out to you. If you're new around here, welcome. It's always good having new subscribers to the channel. Yeah, I'm really been busy pushing out content lately, as you can probably tell on the channel. We brought the PDC darts back as well. So I'm hoping that does well, because the original series on the gaming channel, every video was doing over 1,000 views about. So I'm really hoping that works again on this channel. I'm really pushing to try and get 500 subscribers. I think that's the next goal for me. So I don't think we'll be too far off. I think we can do it in a couple of months maybe. And as I say, there's going to be so many things coming to this channel. You know, and so many things as Scottish Man Cave, the business as well, that I'm going to be working on. So I'm really excited about the future of this channel. And as I say, days like this, it's pretty cool meeting a fellow YouTuber, especially from Scotland. But yeah, it's getting busy, and I'm a wee bit, let's just say tentative with filming in the public like this, when it's this busy. But I guess I need to get used to it. I've been doing YouTube for over a year now, so I need to get used to properly filming in the public. But normally I'm a bit more stealthy than what I'm doing right now. I've actually got a tripod stick, so yeah, people know I'm filming rather than just holding the camera kind of thing. So
Thank you.
I've got a crossover here, and hopefully within the next minute or so we are going to meet this individual on the vlog. So let's see if we can find him. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I know roughly where he is, but there's that much people around that I'm trying to spot him. But yeah, there's like some of the tall ships down there. But I'm trying to spot him.
A few moments later.
Right guys, the moment of truth, I finally found him. It took me a little bit of time, but here we go. It's the one, the only, the legend, Zembloke!
Hey!
Where can the guys find you?
Oh, you guys know where you can find me. It's Zembloke and everything on YouTube, on Twitter. There was a Twitch, but it's kind of on hiatus because of the job. I've got a Redbubble store. I've got a Pinterest for my favourite thumbnails. I'm everywhere. I'm just omnipresent. He's
all over the place, but all the links will be in the description below. So you guys can make sure you check Zembloke out. He's an absolute legend. Especially his Glasgow gaming and anime convention he just done as well. You're like the king of conventions in Scotland right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea, darling.
I haven't seen anyone else like put up much videos.
I've seen a couple of shorts, but nobody else seems to be covering that cod like I was. I know that like Tech Tucker did it like a year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was lovely to meet him. Hello, Tech Tucker, if you're watching.
Big shout out to Tech Tucker. Good,
indeed.
Good friend of the channel as well.
Hi. And my friend who also does Old Gamers Only, big up to you, Wiggy. Hope the channel's doing well, son.
Speaking of which as well, Zembloke's got a series of support hashtag support Scottish YouTubers. Always getting my tongue twisted with that. But I've actually got somebody in mind actually. I can't remember the channel, but I'm gonna send you it later.
Send me the link.
I'll send you it later.
Because once I've done that person, then there's one other person, and I think they might know who I'm talking about, who I intend to make sure that they are the 25th person. And once I have 25 episodes of hashtag support Scottish YouTubers, I'm then going to call that chapter 1, and that will be then the next, what will begin chapter 2 will be a review video where I'm going to try and get in contact with as many of the original first 25 as possible and do a catch-up video. So stay tuned for that. I cannot wait for that. And then, like, I'm privileged that, like, as I say, I still find it mad that like, I was still new to YouTube at the time. And then, as I say, like, oh, can I make a video about you? I was so honoured. Like, I did not think that when I first started doing this Scottish Man Cave thing, I never thought, like, ever that, you know, that would happen. Let alone meet today, for example.
Well, I've always been big on pay it forward. You know, people were good to me back in the day, got me on podcasts and stuff, and I think that's the whole point of YouTube. It's about community, you know, and that's what you do. It's sort of like you lift up other voices. Rising tide lifts all boats.
Exactly, 100%. And like the thing is as well, especially on this channel, you'll get to see a lot more collabs with myself and Zembloke as well. We've already got one in mind where I'll be travelling down south to
the plan is to get
Edinburgh.
this man through to Edinburgh.
Yeah, so
bring him to the capital.
I need to go to the capital. I've been to the capital so many times, but I just never on the channel yet.
Not on the channel, no.
Not on the channel. But yeah, guys, as I say, make sure you check out Zembloke and give him that subscribe.
And if you're a lurker,
give this man some comments, and give this man a proper sub.
2 hours later.
And we are back in the man cave, and yeah, that was really good fun. Honestly, such an honour to meet the legend that is Zembloke. And yeah, guys, as I say, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But yeah, we caught up. It was really good to catch up in person this time, and not through, you know, your typical Discord kind of chats and stuff. So it was really good. And yeah, Zembloke's the first official YouTuber I've met in person, so what an absolute legend. It was quite funny though, because as we were talking and just catching up, these two random guys came up to me, and believe it or not, I am not a natural on the camera. So when I'm recording myself with my camera, which is this one here, I'm fine with it, because I know roughly what I'm going to be talking about, for example. But this random guy, well, two guys came up to me and Zembloke, and I kid you not, I got nervous, and it's very rare I get nervous. And it's kind of funny though, because I had like this thing, and it was almost like a feather duster. And they were asking me about the tall ships, which I had absolutely no clue or idea about. So here's me like giggling to myself, because like I was that nervous and I had no clue what I was going to say to the passing and stuff. So yeah, yours truly, Scottish Man Cave, got a bit shy and a bit nervous, and that's very rare, because yeah, I'm kind of used to being on my own camera, but yeah, if I'm not like prepared for it like that, and they've got this big feather duster thing in my face, yeah, it was interesting, but honestly, it was really good catching up with Zembloke, and yeah, there's going to be a lot more collabs with myself and Zembloke, but also what I do is much collabs with a lot of content creators as well. But I think it'd be great, you know, some sort of convention or something where, you know, us YouTubers and stuff can meet up and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was really great fun, and as I say, great catching up with Zembloke.
The next day.
Unfortunately, guys, no charity shop trip this week. I've already had a wee look in the locals. There's nothing that really spikes out of interest. So yeah, we're gonna have a look in CEX, and yeah, we'll pick up a couple of stuff. Nothing too major, nothing too much in CEX. And yeah, well, I'll get a couple of games to add to the collection, and I'll explain why I'm being very limited with my budget. I've got something that's on the way to the man cave. But yeah, guys, let's have a wee looky at CEX and see what we can find.
Thousands of tears later.
Welcome back to the Man Cave, and yes, we did get a few pickups from CEX, a couple of PlayStation 3 games and a couple of PSP games. I picked up Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it's only £1, and yes, I think I'm going to use this for an upcoming video in the future, so that's why I've bought it. I am not the best at Call of Duty games, but again, it's only £1, guys. It does have the manual as well, so happy days with that. So yeah, just an easy one that I probably already own. I know I own it on the 360, but I don't think I've got this for the PS3. And even if I do, it's only £1, you know what I mean? So yeah, happy with that. Same with this one, Conflict Denied Ops. Now this I think is from the Conflict Desert Storm kind of series, but I think this is meant to be a first-person shooter and it killed the franchise, which is a shame because the Conflict Desert Storm games on the PS2 were classics. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame really. It does have the manual as well. And again, this was a cheap one for £2. So that's the only PS3 games I picked up. So the next 3 games are all PSP games. The first one is, and again, never really seen this one before, never owned it before, which is Dave Mirat BMX Challenge for £1.50. Again, it does have the manual and the UMD disc as well. Could be a bit of fun. For £1.50, could be one for the INO series in the future, you never know. Yeah, I'm going to be on a PSP kick, I think, collecting for this handheld console. And also, it's just so easy to hack the PS Vita and upload them on there as well. So, it's the best way, I think, of playing PSP games is on the PS TV. So, yeah, that's the beauty with, you know, modding, you know, a PlayStation TV or PS Vita. So, happy with that one. And the next one was for £6, another motorbike game, MTX Motor Tracks. So I'm not, so yeah, off of the, well, I don't even know if this is the MTV, so MTX. When it comes to bikes, guys, I have no clue whatsoever. But I just know some of these kind of like arcadey ones, not like the MotoGP and all that kind of stuff. I've not got much interest in that, if I'm being honest, but these kind of ones can be kind of fun. Looks alright with the cover, actually, so quite happy with that. So it was a bit pricey at £6. It does have the manual and insert as well, which is really nice. But typical CEX, I did not notice this. Typical CEX, is it? CEX as usual. But yeah, I'm not too fussed. As I say, I'm going to be buying replacement cases for all my PSP games. So yeah, very happy to add this to the collection. One also that I never owned originally on my old PSP collection, so very happy with that one. Now the final game of this week's vlog, not a lot of games this week, but as I said, I've got a budget, and you'll see why in a minute. But I picked up this banger. Now this was the priciest game of the lot, £12. I picked up Tony Hawk's Underground 2 Remix, and again, you need a Tony Hawk's game on the PSP, don't you? So I think this is the most expensive one out of the Tony Hawk's games on the PSP. But again, really happy to add this to the collection. Don't think I own this one. I think I might have had American Wasteland or something, or the first Underground. I'm not entirely sure what one I had, but I'm really happy to add this to the collection. But guys, the biggest thing and the biggest pickup for this week's vlog, and it was a must-have, and I'm going to show you guys right now. So guys, this is the big pickup of the week. It needed to be done. I got myself a gaming chair, and I really needed a gaming chair because, let's be honest, the chair I was sitting on wasn't comfortable at all, and yeah, when I done that trip to Inverness and I was sitting on a very rough seat for 4 hours, and then sitting on this seat, the crappy seat that you normally see me sit on in the vlogs, and look who it is, it's Chester the cat, is it? Yeah, I actually had a really sore tailbone, so I was in a bit of pain for a good couple of days, so it's an upgrade I needed for the man cave. And yeah, I'm going to build it, and then hopefully we should see, you know, the final outcome. But yeah, when it comes to building stuff, I ain't good, but it looks easy enough on the online tutorial, so we'll wait and see. So I'm not gonna lie guys, this looks really good, but my god, it's got some weight. It's a heavy boy, this, like. But yeah, the quality already seems decent. I'm pretty happy so far. It's just knowing if I can build it, but it looks not too bad. I think that'll be comfy. I think that'll be really comfy actually. So yeah, heavy investment this. I think it cost £140, something like that. So it better be worth it. But yeah, I thought it was about time Scottish Man Caves gets a bit more professional. So here we go guys, here is my XRocker gaming chair, and I really think this is actually going to be a game changer for Scottish Man Cave. It means as well I'll have more motivation for, you know, creating videos and editing and stuff, because it was very hard, you know, sitting in that uncomfortable chair and then having the inspiration to, you know, make content instead of, you know, sitting on the sofa or sitting on the bed kind of thing. So it's very comfortable as well. I'm really happy. And of course, here is the nosy cat. Just what, you're very nosy, are you? You need to see what everything happens and everything going on, do you? Huh? Aww. But yeah, very happy to have an XRocker gaming chair for the man cave.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right guys, so I don't think I'm gonna need this piece of crap. Let's be honest, it is terrible. So I don't know what to actually do with this chair. Let me know in the comments. It could be handy, you know. You know, if you know, somebody tries to boggle me, I can just grab this chair and woof, steel chair right to the head. So finally getting rid of this, and ta-da! There we go guys, we have a gaming chair in place. It is so comfortable. Why did I not do this years ago? Obviously it does go down and it does go up. Still getting used to it, like, mind you, but yeah, there we go. I might be better for the camera just to see me. But yeah, I have a few more pickups for this week's vlog, just CDs. Also, apologies for the audio there. So I was out and about and I had the camera in the bag, and I bought a nice coffee, you know, the cans you get, and I think I might need a new camera guys. My keys must have caught the actual coffee tin and it bust, and my bag was absolutely soaking. My camera got soaked. Everything that was in that bag got absolutely drenched in caramel iced coffee. So I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I'm gonna maybe just like record some audio outside just to see how it gets on. If not, I might need a new camera. And to be honest, it was going to be getting upgraded anyway, but ideally I would have wanted to do that probably about 6 months to a year, so I'm not really wanting to fork out the money. And as I say guys, this ain't cheap. This is 300 odd quid, you know, so it's still going to be handy for you know, recording in the charity shops like I normally do. It's more the audio side of things. The actual lens is fine, but I'm hoping it'll be okay. It'll be okay, hopefully. I've got my coffee as well. Badly need a haircut. I don't know, guys, if I should just do my usual and do it myself, or just get it nicely cut for a TikTok live. I am debating doing a TikTok live very soon. So yeah, I need to look good, because apparently there's quite a lot of people that go in TikToks randomly. And yes, if there's any spicy senoritas out there, I don't want to look like crap, you know what I mean? I want to look very nice and, you know, proper handsome, you know, and not scruffy like I look like right now. So anyway, down to the CDs. This is all from Music Magpie, and nothing too exciting for you guys, but for me it is, to add to the collection. So we've got Now 81, and I'm going to just check the discs are actually in here. Disc 1, that looks okay. So this is all going to be Now CDs, disc 2, perfect, very nice condition. And again, one to add to the collection. So these are all the Now CDs that I don't own. You were getting 4 for £8, I think it was, or 5 for £8 it could have been. Try to remember. I'm sure it was 4 for £8, and a lot of the Now CDs were on it. So I thought, right, okay. Only downside is there's a crack there, but again, I'm not too fussed, because a lot of these is just to add to the MP4. So they'll be hidden in a cupboard anyway. The next one is Now 85, and again, just double check the discs are alright. Now 85, yeah, they're okay. So again, more recent Nows, which is good. And then one that I've seen in a charity shop, but I think possibly it was missing the disc or something. But I've noticed some of these CDs are cracked, and it probably is in Music Magpie. It's probably the bloody courier. It's every. It doesn't surprise me, but it's now 56. Oh mind you, look at the effing state of that. That's disgusting. Alright, maybe not. I thought Music Magpie were normally pretty decent, but yeah, that's a horrible CD. Don't know what's been here, but the discs are fine, and that's the main thing. The next one is Now 75. Again, just check the discs. Don't know why they always put them the opposite way. So Now 75 disc. And yeah, that'll be okay. So again, I'll get these added over the weekend. I think that might be the start of next week's vlog. Next one, Now 55. Again, another Now I don't own. Just make sure it is the right discs. And yeah, it is, so it's happy days. That one's in better nick. Especially for it being an older one as well. Yeah, I've got a couple more. Now 82. And again, this one's in good nick. This one's in good nick, it looks like. The discs look fine, and that's the main thing I care about here. Because, as I say, I can get replacement cases if I wanted to display this Now collection. So I'm happy with that. Now 82, good nick this one. And then Now 73 as well. Another Now I didn't own. Yeah, the discs are fine. What does that say, guys? It says Now 77. That's frustrating. Right, that might have to go back. Yeah, that's annoying. So both discs are now 77, so this is now 73. That's annoying. So that is a loss there. I thought Music Magpie's normally been good for me, so it's a bit disappointing that. And then the last one I picked up was Now R&B from this batch. And again, I'm just checking that the discs are here. So there is 3 discs. I just want to check they're all the right ones. Disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. Right, so they're fine. So that one's okay. That's disappointing. Now, if this one isn't in the brand new condition as described on Music Magpie, then I'm gonna have a problem here. It should be brand new and sealed. And to be fair, it is actually brand new and sealed, which is fine. And yes, I'm being really excited about this one. It's MTV Garage Anthems. So I do like a little bit of garage, to be honest. I like listening to History, you know, the radio station. So they do play a lot of garage kind of music. So there's some decent ones on this. I quite like the Kim English Nightlife, which is quite good as a tune. So again, really good album, and this is one that, you know, will go with my brand new CDs and stuff. So there's particular CDs I'm going to buy that are pre-owned, and then there's going to be other CDs that I'm going to buy that are brand new. So yeah, really mixed feelings on that, to be honest. As I say, I'm very disappointed in the Nile 73 and it being the wrong discs. I might contact Music Magpie and see if they can send me out a replacement. But apart from that, you know, the condition could have been better on 1 and 2, but the discs are fine, and that's the main thing. I might just double check that disc again just to make sure, but my main one was this. You know, I wanted this brand new and sealed, and it has, so I'm okay with that. But anyway, guys, I think it's gonna do. You know, it's gonna do for this week's vlog anyway. Not my longest one, but absolute pleasure, as I say, meeting Zenblock, quite an absolute legend. You know, such a great conversation. You know, earlier on in the week as well. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you have picked up this week, and if you're new around here, as Zenblock said, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps myself get noticed a bit more as well. We're very close to the 300, and yeah, then I'll be pushing on for the 500 sort of thing. So there's a lot of content going to be coming out. Also, by the way, guys, PDC Darts, I've decided it's going to be a Sunday instead of a Friday, actually, because for some reason the first video is not done amazing compared to the old series. And again, it's weird because I've used all the same descriptions, YouTube tags and stuff. The only difference I've used is literally my face in the thumbnail. So if I remember correctly though, when I did the first video on the gaming channel, it didn't take off, and then I think it was by like the 3rd or 4th it started you know, picking up momentum with the playlist and stuff. So hopefully it happens again. If not, it's not a disaster. We'll do a season and see how it goes anyway. Because I do enjoy doing the PDC darts and stuff. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great week. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.